got the roebuck dice from the deer we got last week. We butchered the forequarters and any sort of nice trim from the rest of the carcass. What we're doing, we're going to make some sausages with some, like a nice sort of herby crumb and some wild garlic from the estate that we got literally 2 minutes ago. So this is your venison dice. This is pork back fat. It's roughly sort of 1/3 fat to 2/3 meat. Because like I say, venison is very, very lean. There's nothing on it at all really. Well, at least this roe deer anyway. Venison fat has also got quite a low setting point, so it's quite difficult to play with culinary wise. So yeah, pork back fat, nice lean roe deer. So what I'm going to do is just rough cut this. This is already pre-diced. You don't want this too finely chopped. I'm not looking at parsley. Seeing a nice big fleck of colour on the sausage is quite nice, just to sort of give it a bit of a pop, to give that something a bit different. I'll just get this through the mincer now. Again, it's easier to just, when you're mixing this by hand, it's just easier to get the ratios right first of all, so don't have 1/2 of fat and 1/2 of meat going in it. It's easy if you grind both the meat and the fat together. It'll help bind it. It also means you don't have to work as hard when you're mixing it up as well. I'm using a nice coarse plate, so you've got quite decent sized pieces in here. Not too fine. I quite like a nice coarse sausage because it gives a bit of extra texture. Plus the fat looks much better on a coarse sausage as well. This is our rusk. Just big hands in there. What I'm going to do first of all is get nice and evenly mixed up. Nothing complicated about it. It's like doing it, mixing anything really. Job done. So we've got this nice and mixed. It's you want it to ball up. You don't need it too wet, but then again you don't want it too dry either. The good thing about sausages as well is you can leave them to hang in a chiller afterwards, and any sort of excess moisture will leach out. But if you fill them quite quickly, then that means that they can swell up and plump up while they're in the skin, as opposed to the other way around. We'll get them in there. So what I'm going to do is, that's not how I use this. It's just pack it in there basically. Push it with your fist just so you're just squeezing out any air bubbles. That'll do. So what we've got now is we've got the filler nice and full, it's all compressed in there. What I'm going to do is get these casings on the spool here. So we want to make this a little bit sort of moisture so it sort of accepts the skin. These are natural hog casings, just like a pig casing, so there's a natural intestine. I'm just going to sort of thread this on here. Right, so I've got our skin on the nozzle. I'm not going to tie this at this point because what you want is any air that is left in here to actually come out of here first. Otherwise, you just end up with a dirty, great big air blob in there. So you see it's coming out already. I'll just squeeze that. So, get it nice and thin. So right, what we're going to do now. Just knock that down, can you? Pull this off here. So I'll try a little knot. Not that the knot is really necessary for anything other than when these are actually settling in the chiller, it'll stop anything sort of leaching out the end. So right, so it's our sausage. We're just going to lengthen them now. There's loads of different ways you can do this. Like I say, you start off with get your sausage size about there, pinch 3, and then just flop one in here. Pinch pot. Just like hanking a rope. Okay. Venison wild garlic sausage.